Hi, welcome guys, it's HW Games. We're your hosts, Aidan Newfrio and Hamish Dalmedo.
Hello.
How you doing?
Not bad. Well, trying to recover with the flu, but...
The flu, man. Yeah.
It was bad.
The bane. The bane of all
flu,
of all males.
Flu, not man flu, just normal flu.
I tell you what, it doesn't matter what kind of flu it is, it's always a man flu. So today, what topics do we have? We have topic number 1, do we spend too much or too little on gaming? I think we know the...
Well, yeah, I think we know the answer, but...
I hope my wife doesn't listen to this podcast. Topic number 2, M or R-rated games played or sold to under 18s. And topic 3, unfinished games getting released. Hate that. That last one right there, man. Anyway, guys, welcome to ATW Games, the new social hub for all gamers. We are a community run by gamers that host gaming tournaments via our website, atwgames.com. We analyze the game data throughout the tournaments with the aim of providing you with all those important statistics to help improve your experience. So don't wait, register today at atwgames.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for news on what's going on and info on our up and coming tournaments. If you're listening to this podcast on YouTube, please subscribe and turn off notifications to be notified when we upload our next show. That is a new section. We're also patrons, so if you'd like to support us, you can pledge as little or as much as you like. Every little bit helps. And I tell you, every single little bit helps. You know why? Because you don't have a single patron yet.
No.
So yeah, literally, you go in there and donate 1 cent.
It will help.
American audience.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll be the first patron. You have that privilege of being the first patron ever.
A bit called out.
Yes, we will give you a shout out as well. So get patroning. All right, guys, let's go with topic number 1. Hamish, do we spend too little or too much or too little game? I can answer that straight away.
What's that?
Too much.
Too much?
Yes.
Well, to be fair, I do have a hobby. You know I have too many hobbies.
Well, I would never say too many.
No.
We are men after all.
Yes. So
we need our little things.
Yeah. So I mean, I have my own budget,
Yeah.
so that's all spread out through all my hobbies. So I have to be careful month to month.
I think we need our hobbies because we are the simpler of the
Sexes.
The sexes.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
we need
yeah.
to have something to keep us occupied, our little brains. So I think it's good. Yeah, I buy every title that excites me. I never hold back. I am a bit impulsive. I find that's okay because when I was young and I didn't have that many games. It was mostly hand-me-downs. Like I've said this before. So now that I'm an adult and I can afford it, why not? If I want a game, I'm going to get it, you know?
I tend to go for ones I know I'm going to buy. I will buy the impulse buys every so often.
Yeah.
But going into a month, I will know what games I'm going to get ahead of time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I say impulse buy, but most of the games I buy are games that I've intentionally wanted to buy.
No, of course. I mean,
but,
saying that, today was the release of Ghostbusters, and I totally forgot.
Oh.
And I have been trying to find a copy all day, and for some reason it didn't come in.
Let's face it, you can't keep tabs of every single
No,
game.
no,
coming
of course
out, you know?
not.
For me, Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Yeah. That's out basically this week.
This week, yeah.
I was following that for a while,
I know.
and then I lost track of it, and then I realised, it's released now. But then, looking at the box, it said on the bottom in very small writing, Ubisoft, very clever, says online only. And as soon as I see a game that says online only, I say, goodbye. Money back in the pocket, I'm not buying you. It's a statement more than anything.
Yeah.
It could be a really good game, but any game that's online only generally really ticks me off. Except for The Division.
Even though it's a single player.
Yeah, except for The Division and Destiny. I kind of like those games.
Yeah.
But I don't like that Ubisoft is doing this very often.
I've got the next Destiny 2.
Yeah, it's come out now, isn't it?
Next week.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that.
So yeah, we consider ourselves collectors. So and our collections are relatively small compared to some of the people I've seen on YouTube. But I don't have a gaming budget, and I think in the near future I will set myself a gaming budget because literally lately with the game room, my pockets have been dry by the end of the month.
That's the thing, yeah.
It's very expensive.
The thing is, you now have
room.
a dedicated gaming room.
Now you have space to put the boxes
Exactly.
in, so you want to buy all the boxes. So I am actually buying several games that I've already got digitally and buying them physically because I want to have them there. I
mean, games for me is sort of secondary.
Yeah.
Transformers is first.
Yeah. You have your other hobbies.
So I have so mine has to be careful month to month.
The way we see it, and we've always said this, that we don't drink.
No.
We don't do sports or anything.
No.
We don't have any other expensive hobbies. Well, you have collection of Transformers but gaming for me is my number one thing. So spending money on something like this, which is relatively healthy in a way.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not consuming. I'm not alcohol. It's not alcohol. It's not gambling.
It's not smoking. It's not.
I don't do loot boxes, so it's definitely not gambling.
Oh no, not at all.
Stupid loot boxes.
Yeah.
It's costing me money because my kids want them.
I know.
And the V-Bucks.
Luckily, my son's not got into them yet.
No, but it's an age thing. As soon as he starts getting involved with kids who play it,
I know.
and all of a sudden not having V-Bucks is making you uncool in the gaming scene. You know what I mean?
Which is a good thing why he's not going to Fortnite yet.
Okay, let's jump into topic number 2. Do you want to get this one?
Right. So M-rated or R-rated, depends on what region you're in.
Yep.
Played by under 18s or even sold to under 18s or 21, depends on where you live as well, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe in the States.
Yeah, because it doesn't match the drinking age kind of in the States.
I don't know. In the States, I think it's a drinking thing.
Yeah. So R-rated and M-rated for movies and stuff.
It's rated.
Is it 18 or is it still?
Well, the films is M-rated and R-rated.
Okay. So it's just mature.
Yeah,
so
mature,
you
yeah.
decide whether you're mature or not.
I mean, the
right?
States films is an
It's
R-rated.
21 then.
Yeah,
so you'll be 21. Mature would be 21.
Yeah.
Mature drinking age would be 21 as
It's
well.
21. Depends on the states.
So, yeah.
They have them at 18 as well.
So us Europeans are okay. We get an extra
It's
3
state
years.
to state. Depends on some states.
Yeah. But most of us, we get 3-year buffer
Yeah.
on them.
Because I have had friends who have gone on holiday and they weren't allowed to drink.
I've done that before. I've been there 20 years old and not been able to drink in the States. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're British or not.
No, it
your
doesn't
ID
matter. You
doesn't state you're not 21.
You were denied. Yep.
Exactly. So yeah, for me this is a bit of a touchy subject. Personally, I was watching Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, The Blob, and all these things in the 80s, and I was literally like probably by not even 10 years old.
I was going to say early 10.
Yeah,
teens even.
because I still have that. I still reminisce of the smell of that shop, that VHS shop, the rental shop that we used to go to in Alameda.
Yeah.
And that smell stuck with me for years. And I love the smell of cassettes now, because I used to go in that shop and I used to have aircon on all the time, and it was really, really cold aircon, and the smell of VHS. And God, that brings back memories. So literally, TV.
Take it Friday, come back Monday.
Oh, it was so awesome. That was really good memories for me. I watched a lot of movies on VHS, but TV was literally uncensored in the 80s. You know, we had stuff like Eerie Indiana, Creepshow, Tales from the Crypt. All these shows were. I felt like we were like test subjects to see how far TV could go with kids and not get done in for them.
I mean, what is pushing now these ratings was actually Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat is a bit.
The game itself.
Yeah.
Well, that was the first thing that started the whole.
Yeah. It got a bit excessive with the X-ray view and.
No. The first Mortal Kombat game.
The blood.
Yeah.
On the Sega.
Yeah, and the arcades.
Because in Nintendo, they censored it.
Yeah.
It was Sega that said,
I think
ha.
we had green blood.
Yeah, you had green blood.
We had green blood.
What do you do for Reptile?
I just play as normal.
You had the same blood.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course I think there is a place for ratings though.
Yeah.
However, I think this is totally in the hands of the parents. Obviously, this is not taking regards the retailers. Obviously, they have to know not to sell to anybody under 18.
Obviously, again.
They don't do that.
No, of course not.
Here locally, they don't do that.
No.
But I think it's up to the parents to decide whether something is appropriate for their child or not. I know my daughter, for example, likes horror.
Yeah.
And she wants to watch horror with me. Obviously, some things I don't let her watch.
She follows you then.
Yeah, she's definitely daddy's girl. But she wants to watch stuff, and I let her watch things that I think are not over the top.
No,
nothing bloody, no gore, and nothing that I think she would be very scared of.
She can handle. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm judging what I think she can watch, because as a young kid, I used to love watching them, and I would have hated for anybody to tell me I couldn't watch them.
Yeah.
So I'm just being a judge of whether she can and she can't. Obviously never anything sexual and stuff.
No.
But I do think that retailers have to be careful and ask for IDs when they sell something to underage people. Because GTA, for example, there's no way in hell I will let my kids play GTA.
No, I mean, I was going to say, I remember quite a few years ago now, I went shopping with my mum and we bumped into my cousin. It was his birthday and he must have been 10, 11. And she said, "Oh, what game would you like?" And he immediately went for GTA 3 at the time.
And he was given the choice.
He was given the choice,
because that's because she's ill informed. She doesn't understand.
And my mum just went, "Oh yeah, I'll buy it for him." And I was adamant, "Mum, do not buy it.
Yes.
It's got X, Y, Z. It's got it's got that.
It's a brilliant game, though.
No. It's just a game. You play plenty of games. Yes, Mum, I know what I'm getting myself into.
And we know what this game is.
This is a 10-year-old. It's quite bad. No. It's just a game.
It's foul-mouthed.
And she just went with that mentality of it's just a game.
It's foul-mouthed. It's about robbery. It's about sex.
Yep.
It's about drugs. It's about alcohol. It's about you know, doing cops in. It's about crashing cars.
But that's even now we still have the mentality of it's just a game.
GTA epitomizes what?
The worst of the
what
worst.
we're talking about here.
Yeah, the worst of the
Yeah.
worst.
So if you it's like the top tier for any MOR rated game. I think as far as I'm concerned, that is probably the one thing I won't let my kids play for sure. For now, anyway.
At one point, even Australia had it banned.
Yeah.
I'm sure if it still.
It didn't
has
help
banned.
their sales.
No, of course not.
I've got like 4 versions of it, or 3 versions of it.
Like we say, Australia has a very strict censorship program.
Yeah.
Where they will outright ban games if they see it too.
It's
too far gone.
It's good in a way, but also I would hate if they got banned in this country because of the fact that, you know, someone is controlling. I mean, I think that you should. This is art. It's a form of art, and I think art should be available to anybody, and it's up to you whether you want to, you know, invest your time and something like that. I just don't think it's that big a deal. But the fact that people are stopping sales, like I think it's stupid.
Well, I mean, obviously now
it's a form of art.
You
should be able to express yourself without. So
I mean, they're banning now games for loot boxes, which is
that's different. That's gambling.
Yeah,
I find that's gambling, and that is taking advantage of maybe younger kids as well.
Yeah, but
because they don't know.
No, of course not.
They don't know what they're doing. Gambling is not right. They don't know what they're getting at the end of it because it's mostly by chance.
But on the other side, EA,
and who's paying for it?
Well,
who's got the cards? Their parents.
But on the other side, EA is not wanting to sell the game for the fact of not having the loot boxes, and that's another issue about that.
But then again, they do the free-to-play thing. Free-to-play, and then you pay for the loot boxes or cosmetics if you want to buy them. You don't have to, and that's where they're winning in the sense that they're not making you buy it. If you want to look cool with everybody else, or you want the generic default characters. So let's jump into topic number 3, man. Unfinished games getting released.
So is that every week now?
Every game gets released nowadays that's not finished.
No.
A recent one we just spoke about a couple of minutes ago. Breakpoint.
Yeah.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint. It's buggy as hell. Everybody's saying how buggy it is.
I mean, you were going to get it.
I was going to get it, but the reason I'm not going to get it is because I said, obviously, because it's online. But it's buggy. Everybody's saying it's really bad. It's really broken. But they're doing this all the time, especially Ubisoft. They do it a lot.
I mean, the famous one was also Assassin's Creed Unity.
And that one was, I think, as far as I'm concerned, was one of the Assassin's Creed that got most hype, and not just most hype. It also got a lot more advertisement. Yeah. No, it was marketing.
Yeah,
there was a lot of marketing behind it.
But it was so broken and so flawed that no matter how good the game eventually became, or at least decently. Yeah.
The damage was done.
It was just done,
The damage was done.
I never finished it because of it.
We got games like No Man's Sky, Fallout 76, unplayable games.
Yeah.
Literally unplayable games.
From day one,
Which obviously now No Man's Sky has actually...
How many patches has it had?
They've had a lot of patches.
Big patches.
But the thing is, they've all been free.
Yeah.
They've given the consumer what they originally said they were going to give them.
Yeah.
In the long run, they didn't handle the things appropriately at the beginning, but I think
they kept quiet as well.
They've kept the promise in the long run,
yeah.
Which I think is kudos to them, to be honest with you. But exceptions are Days Gone, that was buggy, Skyrim, that was buggy, and Mafia 3.
Yeah, but
Mafia 3 ended up being an amazing game.
I mean, the thing is with Skyrim, Bethesda, it's their own little thing with them.
Yeah.
The glitches. Make it's their own little charm now.
It's okay to have certain glitches, especially in games like Skyrim, which are huge. Days Gone as well. I mean, it's not as big as Skyrim. It was still a big map, and you expect a couple of things to go wrong. It's impossible to get it all right. But the fact is that there's still games that go out there, that they go live. Yeah. The developer must know that there's problems with it. Yeah. But they release it anyway. They release it anyway because they need that income. They need,
Yeah, either time constraints
and it's wrong.
Or budgets or...
It's wrong because you're selling something knowing that it's not a finished product.
I mean, it's bad when you put in the disc and before the game even starts, you get a 30 gig download day one patch, and it's like, when do we get that?
So we produced a disc. Obviously, it went gold like 3 weeks ago, and in those 3 weeks, we found 30 gigabytes worth of damages. We're gonna fix now for you. So there you go. Put it in there, and just wait a couple of hours.
So what happened to it going gold?
Yeah, it goes gold when they think, this is passable as a playable game. You can play level 1. I mean, yeah, you're naked, but you
That's-
can't get any
that's for
clothes
mo-
on you. But
That's for most companies. I mean, you get a lot of the Nintendo games. Okay, fine. Now on the Switch is just cartridge. You put in the cartridge, fine. You get a day one patch.
Yeah.
It tends to be a minor thing.
yeah,
But for most of the games, it tends to be like a 1.01 patch
yeah.
for months.
It's okay to have a patch,
It's
okay to
yeah,
have
it's
a
normal.
patch,
Yeah, they'll find something.
but not a 30 gigabyte
Yeah,
patch,
exactly.
because that says a lot of other development studios.
And
you know?
from like I said, for most of the Switch games, they stay on the 0.01 patch
yeah,
for a while.
let's remember this moment here now in 2 months, 3 months when we get Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
And let's see, because they are very good at polishing.
Yeah.
Let's see how big their patch is. I'm estimating if it's between 1 and 2 gigs, passable. Anything over 2 gigs is a problem. I mean, the game is going to be 2 discs.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of content there. So there might be a patch. There always is going to be a patch. But I just think if it's a 30 gigabyte patch, that's not something Naughty Dog does, I think.
I don't know.
Not day one.
I can't remember any
No.
of the Uncharted games having them.
They're more polished.
Yeah.
You know, so. Okay, guys, so that's it for today. Good show, Hamish.
Yeah.
I think it was interesting. Interesting topics. So that's it, guys. Remember, register on our website, atwgames.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and visit our Patreon page if you would like to support what we do. Also, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. If you have any feedback, comments, or just want to get in touch with us, email us on talkshow@atwgames.com. Thank you. Until next time.
Bye.